92Q.com. Right back at the Steff Skeemz. Real exclusive right here. We got hip-hop violinist.
Yes, sir.
Rhett Price. You said a lot of people pronounce it wrong sometimes.
Yeah, Rhett, or they think it's Brett. I get a lot. But Rhett, like Rhett Butler with Gone with the Wind.
Okay.
That's exactly it.
They're a hip-hop violinist, man. You were telling me about these strings, but let's start with the beginning. Where are you from?
I grew up in Midland, Texas. I grew up in like half an hour outside of Midland, Texas. That's the middle of nowhere. But I moved to Boston, Massachusetts to go to a music school up there, and I fell in love with it, so I live in Boston now.
So when did you go to that school in Boston from Texas?
2010. Or 2009, something like that. I went to a school in Texas that I had a full ride to. And so I was like, I didn't even give it much thought. It was like, oh, free school. So I just went, and then I went there and hated it. And then I got a flyer in the mail about Berkeley.
Oh yeah, Berkeley.
Berkeley College of Music, yeah. So I got a flyer in the mail about Berkeley, and I was like, this looks like the kind of school I thought this was gonna be, you know?
Okay, just dropped out of it. So how long have you been playing the violin? Because I heard some of your music,
Oh my God.
and it is great. It sounds like you can pick up from it fast. Like if you hear something, you can instantly find the notes.
I played by ear since I was 4. So
Parents.
my mom.
She played.
She played in the orchestra growing up, and we had a piano at home.
Okay.
And my parents are like, they never did it professionally, but they have an ear for sure. But my older sister was taking piano lessons, and I kept climbing up on the piano bench trying to play what she was playing.
Okay.
And they're like, all right, like we need to get something figured out for him. So they didn't want us to fight over the piano, so they got me a violin.
So they got you a violin instead, man.
Which at first they probably thought was a mistake, you know, screech, screech, screech.
Mm-hmm.
But it's working out, so.
Wow, so you're from Texas, you've been playing since you're 4, went to college in Texas, left there, went to Berkeley and Boston. What happened in Boston to make you do the hip-hop, violin work?
Well, so this is crazy. So I had no idea what I was gonna do. I knew I was gonna play music, but I never thought of violin being the voice, and being like the front man and being the artist. Mm-hmm. I never thought of that as a thing. So right before I applied to Berkeley, I had just started getting into hip hop, and the first record I got was actually Graduation. That was the first, my introduction into like the hip hop world.
Okay.
And
what were you listening to before?
Man, I guess like jazz, right before that, jazz and blues.
Jazz?
Yeah.
What artists?
Like Stefan Grappelli and
okay.
I don't know if you know, like Charlie Parker. I played saxophone growing up too, so
grew up
a lot of sax players.
Miles Davis, Coltrane.
Yeah.
Thelonious Monk.
Oh yeah, Thelonious Monk for sure. Absolutely.
Just interviewed
Ken Jones.
Ken Jones.
Oh yeah.
Ken Jones, and he
no kidding.
He got a scholarship from Wynton Marsalis.
Yeah.
In New York, so Wynton Marsalis is with Coy Tyner. We can go on about this.
Yeah, you know it. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, man. My dad.
Coy Tyner on the keys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, crazy.
Man. Oh my God. But jazz, like when you grow up around jazz, it splits your head up.
Yeah.
A certain way. So when you hear other music, it's kind of easy.
Crazy. Yeah. My manager showed me this guy from Germany named David Garrett.
Okay.
And he's a solo artist, plays violin, does like classic rock music, and he's incredible. He's like as far as violin's concerned, like my hero, my idol. He's amazing.
Okay.
But after hearing him, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. And I was so excited about the idea of violin being the front man and being the voice that I completely forgot to like take a step back and be like, okay, what is really me? What do I want to do? And I just like went directly for what he was doing.
So you started off doing the violin with rock?
With rock stuff, because I did a whole record, and it was like top 10 alternative charts on iTunes and stuff. And then the last concert that I played before I took a couple of years off to like figure myself out artistically was the release show for that album. Mm-hmm. And I released the album, and I was like, this isn't me. Like,
Just the passion wasn't there.
Yeah.
You could do it, but you just weren't passionate about the role. Okay.
I had just gotten excited about the idea of like, oh, I can do my own thing, and I don't know, it wasn't me. So this whole time, like I said, since the whole time I was at Berkeley and everything, I started getting into hip hop and getting into some like old school R&B guys, and like Marvin and like some of those guys, and
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
man.
so I had just like been introduced to that, and so the more I got in like at Berkeley, like I started finding out about Robert Glasper and like Erykah Badu, and like growing up in Texas, no one told me about those guys.
So what kind of music do you have in Midland, Texas? How far is that from Houston?
8-9 hours. I mean, it's huge. It's huge.
It's a big state.
Yeah.
8-9. So Houston, and then what about Dallas?
It's like 6 hours away.
Okay, so it's close to that Dallas side. So just going back real quick. Growing up in Texas, what are some of the things you do? You know what I mean? I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've been in Baltimore about two years now. Yeah. So, you know, growing up, we had a certain lifestyle in Cincinnati. What's the lifestyle like in Texas? In Midland, Texas.
I mean, there's literally everyone there works in the oil field. They all have huge trucks that are jacked up way higher than they should be. And
F-150 super diesel.
Yeah.
It's that type of town.
And then everyone, like, football is all anyone cares about as far as like when you're growing up. Yeah, man, there wasn't anything interesting, nothing like, it was just really, really, really boring. And so I literally stayed at home and just like played and practiced all the time.
It's working out for you.
But, I mean, yeah.
You must have been working a lot because
when I was a kid, I would practice 4 to 6 hours a day.
4 to 6.
Literally, when I was like 13, 4 to 6 hours a day.
Wow.
Literally, like all summer long. Like that's, we had other things going on, but like I would get home from school. Like my senior year in high school, I got up early. I would get up at 5 in the morning, and I had a little trio, and we would practice before school, and then for like 2 hours, 5 to 7 in the morning, and then we go to school, come back after school, practice again, like.
That was your thing.
I put all of my time into it because I loved it, and there was nothing else to do in that town. So.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow, that's what's up, man. So.
Fun though.
Wow, the evolution of Drake, man.
Oh, you saw that video?
I saw that.
Yeah.
Well, what inspired that?
You know what? I've had that idea for a long time, and I was just waiting until there was a newer Drake track that I really, really, not that I don't know. I'm a Drake fan, but have been some newer tracks that I just either wouldn't really work on violin, or I don't know, or I was just like, there could be something better coming in the works. And after God's Plan came out, I was like, okay, this is the one.
You started from the beginning of Drake, and worked your way, and you're doing the lead, like you're saying. You're not just doing the beat, you're doing the vocal, and that's crazy, man. So yeah, what's next for you, man? Like, what are your plans? You're hip hop. Are you going to stay with just hip hop, or you going to dabble around with maybe pop? Or?
Well, no. I mean, everything will always, like, this is 100% like true to me through and through. So everything will have like the basis of hip hop as far as like groove and beat and production. It might sway a little bit in kind of a, some things may sound a little bit harder and like straight ahead hip hop. Some stuff may get a little more soul Trey Songz territory, so but it'll all be around hip hop R&B, like.
Okay. You find your niche with the hip hop.
Man, that's just and
why hip hop, man?
Man, it's all about the groove. I mean, every hip hop song in the world, you can't not move. You can't just sit there and like cool. And
that bass.
Yeah.
Those drums.
Dude, it's just you can't not. And it doesn't matter if it's that's what I'm saying. Like if it's like a slow, it's a slow jam, or if it's a crazy Travis Scott jumping up and down. You know what I mean? Like no matter what, like we had rehearsal yesterday in Boston, and every single that, like if you watch me perform, man, I can't help it. You can't help but move.
We're gonna give you a lot of songs to play. Is that cool?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you like 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna see how far you can take it. And, I want to take it to the 70s. maybe early 90s, current, give you some trap music.
Yeah.
You know, I want to have some fun with it, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Rhett Price. How can the people get in contact with you, man?
Like social media. Honestly, like, if you DM me on Instagram and I just never hear back from you, I saw your message. I just didn't allow it, you know?
Let me not DM you, man, because I don't want that issue, man.
But no.
Matter of fact, I'm going to follow you right now.
Yeah.
Let me follow you right now so you know who I am and we don't have an issue, man. I was looking at your hashtag earlier, man.
Let the hairs hang?
Yeah, you got a ton of hashtags, man, to be honest. You got a ton of them. Yeah, man, let me go ahead and follow you right now. So, can we, how can we start this off, man? Can we do the evolution?
Let me rosin off this bow, because the other ones are all hanging and torn up, so let me rosin this up.
And also, I'm left-handed, right? Mm-hmm. You're right-handed?
Yeah. So right-handed, I hold it with my left hand, and like,
okay.
so whatever your like dominant hand is, you use that with the bow.
But that's a right-handed
technically
violin.
a right-handed violin, but like some people, they'll switch this to the other side and they'll switch all the strings around, and they'll just like, I mean, I don't know how you do it, but hold it on the other side.
You know how to play guitar?
A little bit.
Okay.
I mean, I mess around, you know, and
So you can play like that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you could, but.
Yeah. These interviews are getting dope. We were playing the piano yesterday on a mini piano, and now today I'm with a hip-hop violinist. This is getting crazy, man.
Yeah.
This is getting crazy.
It's cool though, man. It's a crazy instrument, but.
Yeah.
I honestly think the violin's gonna overtake guitar as like the most popular instrument. Sorry, he's a guitarist. He plays guitar, but I really think so.
Lead,
Just
bass.
Yeah, mostly lead.
Lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Play a lot of jazz stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he DJs for me, and we're producing some stuff together. He's producing for me.
Okay.
But,
That's super dope.
Yeah,
So you getting into production? Like, you got any features with any artists yet? That are they putting you in videos or?
We're working on some stuff we unfortunately can't really talk about right now, but yeah, there's a
Throw a hint, man.
there's
Give us a hint.
a multi-platinum Grammy nominated producer I'm working with out of Jersey, and there's a also actually she's out of Jersey as well. There's an artist, it's a Grammy award winning artist.
We talking about hip hop?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
You gotta tell me off this camera.
Okay.
What kind of camera? I want to know.
Yeah. We just.
I'm thinking like Jersey.
Yeah. Well, but I have to. You know, it's a lot of. It's hard scheduling, so it's taking some time to get things finished. But we have some really cool people. I'm pumped to work with, man. That.
Can we do this? The first song. Can I throw one song at you before you play? You know, some of the stuff you want.
Yeah, I need to rosin this up though. You're not gonna.
Yeah. Take your time, bro. Take your time. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. I might have to use one of those other bows. My rosin's out in the. Oh, here we go.
So resin.
Yeah, this stuff. So like right now, before I rosin it up, if you play a violin with a brand new bow,
it's not going in.
It's not gonna make any noise. So you take this stuff, and honestly, like I don't really know what it is. I don't really know how they make it, but you like rub this on there, and you can see like it'll start to like turn white a little bit. You know, you can see like the dust on it.
Can I touch this side and this side? Is it a difference in touch?
I mean, yeah, like that, and then this will be so slick.
So
you know, so it gives it some grit. Basically, yeah, exactly. Gives it a little texture, so that way when you know, crazy difference.
So I'm guessing they got different price resin.
Oh my god, yeah.
They got the high price resin. And
this is a pretty high priced one, but
is that what I smell? What am I smelling right here? Is that?
Oh, that might be actually.
Yeah. Ladies, you might want to put some of this in like facial stuff. It smells.
Mix it in with your moisturizer.
Yeah, man, it smells good, man. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
So what is this process right here called?
Rosining the bow.
Rosining. Okay, rosining the bow. Is this like a vintage Bo, like when Jordan had the 4-5 jersey? I mean, not Bo, but
guess how old it is.
60s, maybe?
60s.
Slavery days? I don't know.
Slavery days. I'll put it this way, it's about as old as the country. It was made in the late 1700s in Italy. And obviously back then, like, I mean, it's my baby. But I mean, yeah, man, I love it. And here's the thing, when I was 14, 15, I got it from this guy in Texas for $500. And maybe I was a little younger, but I just mowed a bunch of lawns all summer and paid it off. You know, my teacher gave it to me. Someone had given it to him and told him to give it to a student he thought would use it. And that was like, would actually play it, not just like in class a bit, but you know, really use it.
How many violins do you own?
Maybe like 3 or 4. One of them was 3D printed, which was pretty crazy.
3D printed?
Yeah. It doesn't sound so hot, so it's on the wall, it's just hanging there. But
you might have to show me a picture of that, man.
Yeah, we did a video and everything for him. It's somewhere. If you look up 3D printed violin Rhett Price, you'll see it. It's pretty cool. It looks cool, I'll say. It looks cool.
Look it up on Google.
Yeah. I would much rather play. I played violin. That's the thing. I paid $500 for it, but I've played violins that cost $30,000 or $100,000.
That one sounds better.
I like mine better, and it's probably personal preference. I'm used to it, but you know.
3D. You said 3D printed
violin, and there's put Rhett or whatever, you know. You'll see it.
Alright, so we're on Facebook Live as well.
That's crazy.
Hey.
Facebook Live. What's up, man? Hip-hop violinist in the building right now.
Facebook was where my first video that like really took off was on Facebook.
On Facebook?
It's crazy. And that's where I told my agent, he's like, man, you're really like, you're playing like all this hip hop stuff live, but like no one knows that, because at that point I was just doing it for me, and I wasn't like, I wasn't putting out the videos. And he's like, can you start putting out videos again? And I'm like, no, nobody cares. So I put up a video of Trap Queen, and it got 8 million views.
Put up Trap Queen.
8 million views on Facebook. And then I was like, maybe you're right. Like maybe they like, people really will like what I'm doing. And so I put up 679, and I got 14 million views. And then like Fetty's like producers reached out and stuff, and it's crazy. And then just things started getting a little wild. Like Havoc from Mobb Deep, his manager Chris reached out.
Prodigy. Yeah, definitely.
Crazy.
Say what's up to Baltimore.
So, yeah, what's up?
Rhett Price, man. So what do we
make sure
should I throw one at? If I threw one at you.
Oh. You know, if you play it for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Yeah. I just want to do this because you know Miley Cyrus, she did that September Earth, Wind and Fire, and the internet's not really feeling it.
Taylor Swift.
I'm sorry, Miley. Taylor Swift, she did it, and the internet's really not feeling it. Earth, Wind and Fire.
Is that brand new? I don't think I've heard it.
No, this is 70s.
No, I'm saying for her, is it brand new?
Yeah, it's new and it's kind of unseasoned. And I want to see if I play it for you, can you add some seasoning on it?
Okay.
You know, see what we can do right here, man.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Taylor, hit me, we set it up, do the collab. Add some
You're putting
seasoning.
me on the spot. I've never played that before in my life.
Okay, well, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun.
That's a
now.
good song, though. Yeah.
Where do I want to go?
He is putting the pressure
What
on.
does
You really
Baltimore
are.
want him to play? Like Baltimore, like, what do y'all want him to play right now on spot?
Oh no.
Let's see what they
It's
say.
gonna be bad.
Should we throw some Scooter at him?
She says no. She says no.
Huh? That was on the spot, man.
Man,
Hmm.
I don't get nervous. You made me a little nervous. I was like, ah.
Let's hear God's Plan.
God's
Oh,
plan.
you know what's the thing about and this is not an
Instrumental?
excuse.
Mhm.
God's Plan is out of tune. The track
I
itself.
believe your ear. I believe your ear.
When I
believe your ear.
recorded that, I'll never be able to play that whole thing live because everything's in tune, and then God's Plan is like half a step flat.
The
The original, the whole thing, the instrumental, everything. It's half a step flat. So for me to play it,
You gotta go flat.
yeah.
And
Which is
you got that type of ear where if you go flat, it hurts.
Well, it's not that. It's just like the placement on the violin. Instead of like there are a lot of open strings, and I can't go lower than that. So it makes me have to go. You know what I mean? It's everything has to be slightly off,
Something other than God's plan?
and it's. Did you see that? That was the first one. It starts with successful. Love that song.
Let me throw
What you got in the vault? What are some of your faves to perform?
I'm a huge Post Malone fan. I like the more melodic. I mean, Drake gets pretty melodic sometimes, but that's my favorite guys are like. You know what? Lately, like Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla?
Yeah, huge. Beach House 3 was a crazy album. So good. I don't think I'll ever get tired of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, what is this?
Hold on. Let's see what we got here. I don't think this is it. I want to play the Jay-Z song Cry. Just want to see what you can do to this.
All
real
right.
quick. This is older, slightly older Jay-Z.
Oh, and you get a phone call.
It's my dad,
Oh,
man.
come on, Dad.
Come on, man. Oh, I
He's-
am on live.
he-
Pops, I'm with a hip hop violinist, man. You messing me up. Hit the violin for him real quick. We got 20 cameras going. I'm gonna call you right back, okay? Okay. Alright.
He's like, yeah, I'm watching right now.
Hold on.
I saw that thumb hover. You're like, I can't decline a call from Dad. Like I don't want to answer it. I can't decline it. What do I do?
Oh, man, mess up my bandwidth. Ali, you got something? Or should we do the evolution of Drake? You want to do that?
Sure, yeah. And like I said, God's Plan, it's out of tune. So you know what I mean.
Okay.
But everything else, for sure.
Let's let me see. Hold on a second.
Did you want Song Cry?
Song Cry is my pops, man. Blame my dad. We can try again, though. We can try again.
There you go. I wonder who's that singing on there.
That I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Look at the string. Let's put it in
See,
work,
the
man.
first one just came off. Like when you see me do a show, at the end of it, I have like 3 new bows with me, just so like he can throw me a new one, you know? It's crazy.
When first start, I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta let the song cry. Can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta let the song cry. Good dude, you know I like cook food, even though you gotta move like a crook move. We were together on the block since we launched. Should've been together having 4 seasons of brunch. Used to use umbrellas and trade bad weather. I'm coming first class to take 4 cans. Living in brunches, just months on it. It's been months since I checked back in. I can understand why you want a divorce now, but I can't let you know it. Pride won't let me show it. Pretend to be heroic, that's just one to grow with. The deep inside of so sick. Oh my God, man. Leah, throw me one. What we got? What we got? Is it on me?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Just trying to figure out how you can trip me up.
You're performing tomorrow with
Young Thug and Dave East. Yeah.
Wow.
So what's one of their songs?
Oh, what's that? I was gonna learn what phone? What's it?
I wish we had a stronger speaker
Yeah.
on the laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Let me use this real quick.
Talk to the peeps.
Okay.
I wonder if there's a way to. Oh, there you go.
There we go. Rhett Price, man, let them know how to stay in contact with you, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is Facebook Live, right?
Yeah,
so,
we're live. You're talking
yeah,
to
so
people.
just look up my name, Rhett, R-H-E-T-T. My last name's Price. And that's where I post a lot of videos and stuff. And on Insta, it's at Ready Pants.
So what was your big...
I was waiting for the laugh.
what was your biggest video you've done so far?
679 by Fetty Wap. And that has like 14 million views on it.
Wow.
We got a request for Cardi B too.
Cardi B?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
From DC, by
Yeah?
Chicago.
You want to do that? You want to do that one, Aaliyah?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we could find I wish we had an instrumental to, but you know what?
Which one? Which one?
We're working, we won't tell you which song, but there's a song off the new album that we're gonna do. I'm filming in LA next week actually with a buddy of mine.
Yeah?
Off our new record, yeah. I'm doing two actually, I'm doing 2 songs.
Because Cardi got so many out right now.
Yeah. We're gonna, well, with one person I'm doing I Like It, and with another person we're doing
I Like It is real.
the beat, when the kick drops, when the beat drops on I Like It. Because like, you're like, oh, okay, and you get the rhythm of like the sample.
Yeah.
And then when the beat comes in, my God.
That is crazy.
It's crazy. It's so good. Jay White. I forget the other producers, but man.
Yeah, let's see what you got. Cardi B, I Like It, man. It's crazy.
We have something else playing in the background.
I'm like, I don't know what key that is.
I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1 million deals. With
Yeah, that's
my
what we're
pen,
gonna work
bitch,
on
I'm
next
signing.
week.
I like those.
Yeah, but oh, there he is. Oh. You know, we'll figure out our thing on it, but
Rhett Price, man, wow, talent, true talent, man. We love it. We love it.
Thanks, man.
Oh man, should we give him one more, Leah? Has he proven his point?
You're getting the hard eyes on Facebook Live.
Man, They're loving what you do, man. Once again, how can they stay in contact with you?
Again, at Ready Pants, RHETTYPANTS, Ready Pants.
Straight up, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we put out the first 2 singles off the upcoming record.
Mm-hmm.
The newest one is called 10 Years, and it's crazy. We're gonna be playing that tomorrow, right before Dave East and Young Thug, which is gonna be a wild show.
Yeah, are you getting on stage with them? Or are you doing anything to Young Thug's record or Dave East?
Man, so I'm over here like having my agent like try and like get in contact with his management,
Mm-hmm.
and that the bigger the artist is, the more difficult that is. So I'm gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
I love playing Havana. That's one of my favorite songs to play live, and by Camila featuring Young Thug.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Havana.
okay.
I love playing that song, and I was like, oh, I want to put that in my set at like the kind of chill point in the set. But I can't play a song he's on when he's playing, you know?
Exactly.
So I don't know if he would do that during his set, but I'm trying to jump on it if I could. That'd be.
I think they should. I think people would love it. What you do.
Violin on that? Oh, I think that'd be.
The sound is just so different. Like I see what you're saying now. They may take over guitars.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm hearing it, man. That's amazing, man.
If you know it, I mean, if you know how to play, you can put some soul into it. You know, it doesn't. A lot of people think that violins, you know.
Yeah, that's how we grew up. That's how we grew up. Yeah, most people. Yeah.
And so when they hear something that actually like, that there's like soul in it, it's like they don't expect that.
Wow.
That's gonna start changing.
I want to see how this goes, man. He said he knows it like the back of his hand. I love that, man. I mean, everything we throw at you, you're killing.
Thanks, man.
Oh, man. That's dope, man.
Yeah,
I'm not going to hold you, man.
Hey, thank you again.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
thank
it
you.
was fun.
Man, wow. Rhett Price, one more time. Because we're on live again, right?
Yeah. Rhett Price. RHETT. Last name's Price. At Ready Pants on everything else.
Ready Pants.